So we already have another practice in Luton, but we bought this surgery in March. And it's been an established practice for more than 20 years, and we just want to get a refurbishment done and just bring it up to date. Anglian were very competitive, but also the fact that I liked was that they did everything together. There were others who were outsourcing or subcontracting, and I thought that might be a bit of a hassle, and I just want somebody who did everything in-house. They came around and had a look and gave me the quote, and I started pretty much within a few weeks of buying the practice. I had a pretty good idea of what I wanted. With this surgery, I wanted the layout to be the same. I thought it was a good layout. With the other surgery, I wanted a slightly different layout. So I just told him what I had in mind, and then he came up with some drawings, and there were one or two changes we made to that process. And then finally, when I was happy, then I just approved it. I have done a bit of refurbishment in my other practice, but not on a scale where we refurbished the entire surgery. I have done one where I put the surgery in myself with different suppliers. So with that, there's always I got to be the one who coordinates everything, and that was slightly, difficult. So that's why I thought going ahead with Anglian, where they do everything, would be good. So that was a fairly smooth process. So after we had an initial chat, he sent me a few designs back and forth, and we agreed on it. Then he came around with the materials as well. So rather than sending it by post, he actually came himself with everything, so we could discuss it, face to face, and that was quite helpful. Anglian have been very easy to deal with right from the beginning. They've been easy to contact, and they respond very quickly. So if I had any queries or doubts, they've been responding, very quickly. And everybody in the team has been very helpful. I had everybody's contact number or email, so whenever I had any doubts in between or queries, I could just pick up the phone or email them, and they'd respond very quickly. In both the surgeries, it was a complete refurbishment, so they took everything out, right from the flooring to ceiling to cabinetry and everything. So they put in new ceilings, new flooring. Not just the flooring, but even under the flooring, the old pipes needed to be changed. So they dug the old pipes out, put new pipes in. So the plumbing and everything, electrics has been redone as well, because it's an old building. So they've done a complete refurbishment right from the flooring to the ceiling and everything in between. Pretty much on the date they said they'll start, they started, and on the date they said they'll finish, they actually finished. I actually arranged my list in such a way because I thought there'll be an overrun. Like with most building works, but it was meant to be handed over on a Friday, and on the Friday it was handed over, the first surgery and then the second surgery as well, on time, so that was very impressive. I've already contacted Anglian about refurbishing the surgery upstairs because I'm very happy with the way they've done the downstairs, and I plan to do it later this year, but I've already got quotes from Anglian about it, and then when the time comes, I'll be contacting them again. I've already recommended Anglian to a few friends of mine who are planning to refurbish their surgeries, and I believe one or two of them have already contacted Anglian. So I recommend them highly.